Good morning, my loves. It's been a long time since I have posted anything. I've been working really hard on some amazing content for you guys. I've been posting a bit more on the IC or on my IC Instagram, so if you don't follow me on there, please do. There's been lots of cool stuff and lots of updates. That is at IC The Cure. And I want to come on this video real quick before I go to work this morning and talk about mindset and what that has to do with illness and healing and where we are in life as a whole. So when I look back at my old self, my 20-year-old self, my 21-year-old self, when I was, just starting to get sick and figuring things out, I don't want to say I had a weak mindset as a 20-year-old girl, but I wasn't as strong as I could have been and as strong as I've become. But at 21, when I was diagnosed with interstitial cystitis, I noticed when I look back on these videos and I think back on the process that something really shifted in me. And the really magical part about that is that I filmed the entire process. So when you look back on my old videos filmed on a really shitty HP laptop computer with horrible quality, in the first video I said, I choose not to live my life like this. I'm not gonna live my life like this. I will find a way to heal, and I meant it. And I was really serious about it. I didn't let any outside influence get to me, and I know the IC community can be really negative, and I think it's gotten a little bit better from what I've seen. If not, I don't know, I only see the good stuff mostly because I don't surround myself and my life and my vision with negativity, so I see a lot of positive stuff. A lot of people finding healing, which is just amazing. But I wanted to talk about mindset, because mindset is everything. And you guys know that I have a bit of a spiritual approach to healing and IC, but I also, I'm also practical, and I like science and health and nutrition, and I like to mix the two things together. So I've been really into manifestation and the law of attraction, and going even deeper with that and learning about the brain and the mind and how, you can rewire the brain to create essentially a different reality. And it's incredible, and I've been reading books about neuroscience and about rewiring the brain and cells and genetics and all this stuff. And I've been reading this great book by Dr. Joe Dispenza called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. I talk more about this book in the course that I'm going to be dropping soon that I mentioned to you guys about a year ago. I'll talk about that in a minute. But basically in this book, he talks about rewiring the brain to, it's the science behind manifestation, rewiring the brain to create a different reality. And he never ever talks about it, but Dr. Joe Dispenza is a man who was a chiropractor, was in a horrible accident, and became a paraplegic or a quadriplegic. He lost, a lot of feeling and movement in his limbs, and it was a terrible accident, and he had to make a choice very quick on what he wanted to do, be it a surgery that would have just changed, it would have just forever made him that way, but just better, or to not do it and see what happens. And he very quickly knew that the surgery was not meant for him, and he spent weeks and weeks meditating on every little bit of his body. Every nook and cranny, he meditated on basically sewing the seed back together, putting it back together again. And he'll never talk about it. Dr. Joe Dispenza does not talk about it because it is not his reality. It's not the reality he's created. And people that I know personally who have met him and been to his conferences and watched him speak say that you would have no idea that anything ever happened. Like, something's a little off, but you would really have no idea that that man had ever been in a terrible accident where he had lost all of that movement and feeling. And that's because Dr. Joe Dispenza made the choice that was not the reality he chose, but rather brought in a different reality for himself. And I think that is so inspiring. And in the book, he talks about other people who have overcome illness through manifestation, mindset, rewiring the mind, becoming grateful, and really checking their own behavior and mindset. And I'll talk more about that stuff in the course as well. I know that almost a year ago, I made an announcement that I was creating a course for you guys, and it is still true. I am still doing that. However, I didn't realize at that time just how much time and how much energy had to go into creating the right course for you guys, to where you'll get the information you need in really digestible ways, not, you know, me sitting here for an hour trying to explain the nutritional value of this food and that food, but rather giving it to you guys quick, simple, and really digestible. So there's going to be a bunch of different modules, everything from diet and juicing to mindset to sexuality to trauma to physical movement. I'm going to basically just put everything that I did to heal into this course. I'll probably release an early, like an early bird version of it that will have some cool bonuses in it, and then there will be the regular one without the bonuses, and eventually I'll sell the bonuses separately. I don't have like a sales page right now. I'm still trying to figure out how all that works. I'm not some like online business guru. I'm just a girl who healed herself from IC, and I make videos and I talk about stuff, and I give lots of free content to you guys, and I will always do that. But so many people email me and so many people have questions, and I just can't get to them all. I really wish I could, but I feel that the best way to get all the information out there is to give you guys a course that you can buy. It will come out, you know, all at once. I'll give you guys plenty of warning. So if you are interested in that, drop your email below. I will email you when I have more information as to when it's coming out, etc. But yeah, so it'll be a live course. It will, you know, there's going to be a Facebook group where I will be in there with you guys talking and sharing, and then you guys can be in there to support each other. I also have a client of mine who did heal herself from IC as well when working with me. She'll be in there as well. I don't know how active she'll be, but she'll be in there. And you guys can just really offer each other a really supportive community, and you can share really cool positive mindset stuff. And that is like my #1 rule, is no fucking negativity. Like, this is the place to heal, and negative thought patterns aren't part of that process, so I don't allow it. But yeah, this is the place to heal and support and be really, really cool with each other and create a new reality. Like, it's time. I know so many of you have been going through this for so long, and you've mostly committed but not fully committed, and the time is here. The time is now. You don't have to suffer anymore. I can never guarantee that through what I say anyone's going to heal and get better and go into remission. I don't even like the word remission, by the way. Stop using it, you guys. Remission sounds like it's temporary, and that's the reality you're creating versus healing. I'm healing. I have healed. That is the reality that you should be choosing. That's the reality I choose, and so far it's really stuck. And I eat trigger foods all the time now, and I don't get any ramifications from that. So careful with your word choice. Be grateful for everything you have and as far as you've come. I feel like I totally lost my thought process. Yeah, so it's time to create a new reality. You guys have come so far mostly committing, and now it's time to fully commit and to fully change your life. And if you're ready for it, then put it in the comments that you're ready. I'm going to read them all. I'm going to do my best to reply to them all. And drop your email if you're interested, and I will let you guys know when things start to go up and the course starts to go up, and when I have more details about that. I am working diligently. I'm filming modules for you guys now, but I gotta go to work. So have a beautiful, blessed day, and I will talk to you guys soon.